Todd Medina, Soldier One Studios, out on a spirit walk in the mountains. Can't really see him. See that pretty sun though. Yeah, I'm just working on some stuff, and there's a beautiful red-tailed hawk with the yellow belly. They follow me all the way from Texas, so I guess I'm following them. You know, the universe, we put it together. Stars, all the circumstances that we're dealing with today on an individual basis, on a global level, and America here is right in the center of it, isn't it? You know, a lot of people have been saying for a while, doesn't matter who said what or when, but the truths behind the lies, people write me sometimes and say, you know, why do you always talk about this dark stuff? I don't always talk about it, you know? And when I do talk about it, it's to open eyes. Open eyes, because when you accept the truth and accept your doubts about what you believe, well, that's when you start to discover the light within you. And then you start looking around, and all this darkness that was around you from your perception, because of your beliefs, they become full of your own light. And your perception, your perspective changes. It does. It really does. So it's not so much we change the world, well, we do, but it's not so much we change the world from the inside out. The unconditional love from the center of our heart, it's we change when we find that light within us and we generate it outward. The perception, our perception of the world starts to change, and therefore what we manifest, our reality changes. And that's what's happening collectively. You know, that's why all this stuff's coming out, whether people want to believe it or not. There's enough out there. There's enough out there, you know, with this spirit cooking and emails, and I ain't just picking on Hillary. Trump's right there too. I'm not saying they're in the same category. It doesn't really matter, because these players we put out here in this dimension to help us all get to the ascension. You know? And for all we know, the Hillarys and the Trumps and the Bill Clintons and the Bill Cosbys and we don't even know the true story with anyone. But the point is we don't know. Hell, they may be archangels that are playing a certain role, accepting that person, that certain role, to help us see the light. We don't know what's going on here. I'm of the firm belief that we're all beating at the same vibration. It just doesn't look that way. And we need to stop telling each other what we need to be doing, this and that. What we need to do is start looking in ourselves. This is where the ascension occurs. Always has, always will. Not in this glorious time. This is a glorious time, but in every moment that we live. Take that within yourself. You know, there's that old saying about how we listen. We listen to figure out what we're going to say, or do we listen to hear? Listen to listen, you know? And that's really how the soul works, the heart works, is it's talking, but are you listening with that counter voice, that human consciousness that was implanted and aided and abetted by some things behind the scenes that we didn't have privy to, but now we do. So it's speaking to us, and are we just trying to formulate our answer? Like, you know, for instance, something pops in your head and said, hey, what if Jesus was one hell of a man, one hell of a soul, walked this earth, but he wasn't a God? And that little voice tells you that, and you counter it with, oh no, it's got to be true. I'm never letting go of Christianity. And I'm just using this as an example. But listen to that still, small, silent, sacred voice within yourself. It doesn't lie. And it's connected to the beehive intelligence that we all share. And this is not some horrible nightmare. It's a beautiful dream coming true. And every day, more and more evidence, more and more people, more and more souls are coming across, stepping across the line and saying, to the world no more and saying to themselves, I am open to the wisdom, the love, the courage, the fearless, selfless compassion, forgiveness, understanding, open-mindedness, brotherhood, sisterhood, transgenderhood, all peoples, all one soul tribe. Todd Medina wishing you peace, power, protection, and big love from Soldier One.